So today's fantastic adventure begins at Penguin, and we're going to make our way up to Burnie, where we're going to stop into Hellyer's and the Maker's Workshop. Then we're going to head across to Wynyard and take a look there and head into the wonders of Wynyard before we go up through Boat Harbour and then up and out to Rocky Cape National Park. From there we're on our way to Stanley, hoping that we get good enough weather to go for a little bit of a walk around the nut or along the beach, and then we're moving our way across to Smithton for the evening. But before we get on the road, we've got some very important work to do at the Penguin Waterfront Escape. So stick with us, we'll get on the road very shortly. They're doing a tide out. Is it as good as the one at home?
Not really.
No? We had terrific views from our accommodation. A little bit wet out there today, but that's okay. Just need a good jacket. Not sure if everyone else cleans up their accommodation as they're leaving in the morning, but you know, we like to keep things nice and tidy and get some good feedback for next time. There's a flurry of activity in here, getting ready to head off. There's a toilet through there. Evacuate. This was our room. And our room had an ensuite and a bath.
Oh, hello.
Hi Jeff, how are you? Yeah?
That's
Alright, I'm coming back out this way. Everyone's cleaning, dusting off. Hey, there's Leah. When it's time to go, it's time to go. And this is Leah's room down the back. With a little back door, back area. Car's down there. Anyway, I better stop talking and go and help. And just like that, we're on our way again, heading toward Burnie. And I cannot believe that I have driven past Krusty's twice in this trip and still haven't stopped. This morning we've dropped into Hellyer's Whiskey Distillery, and you'll find Hellyer's if you go up. What's the name of the road, Jeff? Is it Links Road?
No, it's not.
What's the road called?
Don't know.
We'll find the name of the road and we'll put it in there. I don't know if Jeff's taken us to the right spot. So it's just outside of Burnie, up on top of the hill. Beautiful views, and it's been a bit funny this morning because it's been a bit windy and rainy. So we'll see what we can see.
You'll see Julie Andrews.
There is a cafe within Hellyer's, and you can book to do some tours to go around and see how the whiskey is made. And in that tour, I believe you get to make a little bottle of your own little labelled whiskey. So that's always a good one to look out for if you are that way inclined. You actually like the taste of the stuff. Don't know. Or what about some whiskey fudge?
I know, it's only $8.
Okay, some house-made whiskey fudge. They make anything these days.
Yeah.
On the day we visited, there was a photographic competition displayed and a little bit of a treat from the Maker's Workshop, which was going to be our next destination. We were stopping in at a few different tourist information centres looking for a particular type of souvenir. We had a competition going to see who could come up with the worst souvenir at the end that was going to be judged. Jeff went early, but I was holding out for that perfect one. So we're at the Tourist Information Centre and the Maker's Workshop, which is at Burnie. The guys have just come in to check out, see Rob's collecting stubby coolers this trip, so really that was the purpose, but there's also another purpose, and that's some of the artwork that's around here. It's really amazing, all made out of paper. As you wander through the space, you can see the gallery. There's an art gallery of all the different ways they make paper. You can watch how they make paper, all the different kinds. There's a cafe. It's quite a really nice spot to stop by. Plus some historical items of paper making.
Your velodrome around your
So
Around the football field.
The back past the cafe, they had all these little stalls where the artists actually sit and they work in there during the day, so you can have a chat with them about their projects. There was a lady doing some basket weaving. She was the only artist working at the moment, but there's probably about 8.
A bit lazy for a Wednesday.
No, artists don't work on a Wednesday, I don't think, except for one. Obviously, baskets are in high demand.
What do you call them? Bastards.
Basket.
Oh shit! Sorry, I thought you said
Basket.
bastards are in
Oh,
high
Well,
demand.
if you didn't work on a
Viewers,
Wednesday, I'd
if-
call you a bastard.
Sorry.
For those of you that watch the channel, you might be a little bit concerned about Jeff. He's starting to lose his hearing.
What?
What?
I'm more worried about my memory.
Yeah, well, we went past the memory clinic
Did we?
a couple of days ago. You probably could have
When was
dropped
that?
in.
When was that?
That was on
forgot
the
my
way
appointment
past down to
again.
the Joseph Cromie. So if you need a memory clinic, go down past Joseph Cromie. There's one on the way there.
What's Joseph Cromie?
It's a winery.
Oh wow, is that good?
He really is losing it.
Losing-
On the way into Wynyard, I saw a sign for the Wonders of Wynyard, and we had to go and find that and have a look. Of course we did. It cost us about $8 to go into the Wonders of Wynyard to check out the vehicles, and there was a volunteer there who was able to tell us all about the different vehicles, and it is just absolutely incredible how much time this one person has put in to this collection and the restoration of these older vehicles. It is well worth a visit. The volunteer that we had on site was so knowledgeable and could answer all of our most unusual but also very interested questions. I reckon we spent probably over an hour in this museum. Some penny farthings. Old. Oh wow. It's probably a little bit more comfortable than what it is today even. I don't know. It's got some springs in the back. You wouldn't want to get the back of your bottom caught. Be like one of those trampoline springs things.
We've been here since 1916.
I was going to say, you're enjoying your museum experience?
It's been good.
It has.
The last 60 years have dragged on a bit.
Yeah. We could do with a fire. Are we in a feed?
Unfortunately, the weather was getting a little bit miserable, but we did go down into Boat Harbour and take a look. This is a really, really popular spot in the summertime, and there is a really nice fish and chip shop. So to pop down and grab a bit of fish and chips and sit by the water on a good day is one of the most beautiful things to do. This is a great little place. So after a quick call in, we then hit the road again on our way out to Rocky Cape. next stop was Stanley, and the weather was not good to do a bit of a walk up there. I did find a bit of drone footage though, it shows what it looks like on a good day. We did a little bit of a drive through the town before pulling up into the Stanley pub, where we found a nice warm spot in front of the fire, and I was able to look out the window and watch all the chairlifts swinging in the high breeze on top of the nut. The weather did end up getting a little sunny. It was one of those days where the showers were just coming in and going all the time. We are at Stanley pub. It's cold and squally outside, but we're right in front of the fireplace. We've just pulled into Smithton. It's been a very long day's drive and we're all a bit tired. The place where we're staying at Smithton is called Tall Timbers, and Tall Timbers is just outside of Smithton, so it's out of town just a little bit. And I'm looking forward to going to the restaurant this evening and having either the steak, which I highly recommend, and the pork on mash is also really good. So those two things are either on the menu when you're up this way. Definitely have one or either of those. Now, the room. I'll show you around the room. Bed, single, little table, kitchenette. I think this houses the television. No, there we go, look at that, magic. Fridge, a little bit of place to put your stuff. It has heating, but the heating isn't a heat pump, it's just a panel heater on the wall. It still works fine. And then you have the bathroom, shower. So I'm deciding whether or not to go and have a spa or whether or not to go down and sit in front of the fire and have a drink. These are the choices you have to make when you're on holidays. And we have a very early start tomorrow. We're starting at 6 o'clock tomorrow. I'll just chuck that on for a second, hang on a minute. That'll be really pick it up. There we go. And we're having a very early start tomorrow because tomorrow at 6 a.m. we need to leave here at 6 a.m. because we're on our way down to Corinna because we're doing a Pieman cruise. And we have to be there 15 minutes before it departs, and it departs at 10 o'clock. So we have a 3-hour drive. And when I asked the lady who booked the cruise from, she said that if we go either way, it's going to be 3 hours, but the one down through Edith Creek has a 70-kilometre stretch of gravel road. So it's going to be an interesting ride. It's going to be an interesting drive tomorrow, making our way down there, but I'm hoping that it's going to be worthwhile. Really hope it's going to be worthwhile. I just heard Jeff get back. He went to get some ice for the esky. We're carrying a bit of food with us this trip, just to make things a little cheaper, although we are eating out this evening. We will eat in for the next 2 nights. Maybe. I heard the guys talking about not so much. The restaurant at Tall Timbers is a great restaurant, but it's one of those ones that you want to save up for and have as a special treat. It's not the sort of place that you would find very many cheaper prices, if you know what I'm saying.
Gravel road.
But that's not the whole.
That's not all. That's all hot off. That's what I was getting. They just said, both of them said it's a little bit chopped up at the moment. So just means.
Well, if you're in front of me, I'll be sitting back.
The last time I drove it.
And I can tell you that the steak was as delicious as expected. I'd like to thank you for sticking around and watching our videos as we tour around Tassie for this holiday season. We are on our way on the infamous C249 tomorrow, and you'll find out what I'm talking about in the next video. Until then, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one.